Howdy ho, folks. It's your multiversal medium here with something completely different. Today, we're back in the world of Reveria, where your greatest fantasy is the life you get to live. Yep, we're back in fantasy life. Last time we left off, we just kind of enjoyed the opening of the game. Got through a bit of cutscenes here and there to kind of set the stage, you know, the good. This episode, I'm going to be trying to do every tutorial for every class / life we can do. Whether or not we're going to be able to do that all in one video or not, heck, we're just going to have to wait and see. And hopefully I'll be able to talk about a few odds and ends that are actually different between this game and the 3DS original game. So first, we chose the Angler class, which means we need to talk to Gramps. Gramps is apparently living right on the docks. Yeah, it should be nice. Get that sea air every morning. Helps the lungs. Ooh. What is angling, you ask? A fine question. This old man has been looking for the answer his whole life.
No.
You need not answer now. A guppy like you hasn't even started their journey to find the truth. Oh yeah, can't wait to get so zen, man. The answer lies beyond a long and winding road. Don't you mean a river? Knowing that, do you still wish to learn the art of the angler? I mean, sure, yeah. You need not answer now. A guppy like you hasn't yet experienced the true struggle. Dude, you just having like a depressive fit right now? Or what's going on, man? Just want something to eat? Are you hangry?
I was joking.
Wait, don't go. It was all an act, I tell you. I just wanted to act like a cool life master. Oh, he's a weenie. Though people call me an angler master, I'm really nothing but an old man who loves to fish. Yeah, that's about right. Yep. Just an old man. Definitely bearing no relation to the fisherman sage who hails from a far-off land. Dude, I didn't even ask that. That's kind of weird. But enough about that. You look like a guppy in need of my guidance. Could you tell me your name?
Very well.
Angie. A fine name. Please just call me Gramps. Well, you gonna be sending me red envelopes or what, man? But if you insist on showing more respect to your elders, I guess you can call me Mr. Gramps if you'd like. No, I'll just call you Gramps. Now on to your first test. What was the first test again? It was just make me a fledgling angler. For more details, my apprentice Sardino will tell you all about it. Oh, you had this whole speech about trying to act cool, but you forgot the actual follow-through? Not gonna lie. Kind of pathetic. I'd wager you can find him out on the pier. Good luck. As my newest guppy, I can't wait to see what you reel in. Cool. The fish, cat, and angler. So one more thing I should mention before we actually fully dive in to each and every tutorial that we're going to be tackling this episode. There are timestamps down below. You should be able to hop around to anything and everything you actually want to watch. Been trying to do that for every one of my episodes, but we're just seeing if it's working out well. Oh, is that the cat? Oh, wow. Wow, fancy. Oh, is that the cat? Oh, wow. Wow, super fancy. What you got to say, Sardino? Hey there. If you're here to see me, that could mean only one thing. You want to be Gramps' apprentice. I mean, sure, does he usually send anyone who wants to be his apprentice to you? Gosh, the dude has it easy just delegating everything. Huh? He told you to ask me? Gramps is as forgetful as ever, I see. Yeah, it tends to happen a lot with age, man. Don't worry, it'll happen to you too. Let's start off small for now. Try catching 3 sardines around here. Once you reel them in, let me know. Alright, it's fishing time. Okay, yeah, just press X near a fish to ready your rod and X to hook it when the bobber sinks. Don't be snoozing when the fish bites. Once the fish bites, press X to reel them in normally or triangle for a power reel. Each reeling action consumes SP and depletes the line gauge. If empty, the line breaks. Reel the fish in with finesse to prevent its escape. Okay, some things I do want to talk about with just this tutorial. As we saw with the battle tutorial and controls last episode, you're going to be seeing a lot of carryover in the control scheme across various lives, and it kind of just starts becoming second nature. This is the basic aspect, this is the power aspect. Specifically, triangle, I think, is probably always going to be our power move for whatever class / life we're doing. Whereas attacking was square, but there is going to be a bit of carryover control-wise, and that charge up thing, I'm pretty certain is going to be carried over in every single job. Another thing in this one tutorial, reel the fish in with finesse. Finesse is one of our stat points, and it helps out a lot when trying to reel in fish, as well as a few other lives. I'll go to the stats here in a second. Trip controls fishing. Press X to strike or triangle for a strong strike, and L2 to restore player 1's line gauge. Okay, yeah, trip can help with fishing. Aight, cool, that's a difference that I didn't know. But let's go to the stats real quick. Ooh, skill board, we'll talk about that in a bit too. I think it would probably be characters. Yeah, character menu. You can review your own as well as your buddy's information on the screen, such as learn skills. Press square to take a selfie capturing your current mood and make it your new icon. Share your fabulous style with the world. Yeah. Okay, well, see here, doesn't seem to have all the stuff I wanted to talk about. I'm pretty certain there's stat points somewhere. Actually, it might be on the skill board. Would it be? Well, heck, we may as well go into the differences that are in this game as a whole as compared to the first game. Let's touch on the skill board. Still partially new to me as well. Skill board. When you level up, you'll earn skill points, which can be used to learn skills for each life. When your life rank increases, new skills will unlock on the skill board. Higher ranks will unlock even more skills. Okay, cool. So, ooh, wait. So as you can kind of tell, yeah, there's a skill tree. Awesome. Seems to be locked into the angler right now. I'm curious if every other class also has skills, but we'll just have to find out as we keep playing. That being said, skill level 3, acquired skill level 3. We have skill level 0 out of 64. That being said, I am curious. Did they take away the stats? Is that what I'm seeing? Because maybe they did. Maybe they outright took out the stat system from the original Fantasy Life. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. That's... well, it's fine. If the skill board works, it works. It's just different. Nothing wrong with that, though. We'll mess with that a bit more here in a bit. Probably after getting a few fish. Here, fishy. Here, fishy. Ooh, caught a sardine. So, as the tutorial for fishing said, if we run out of either the bar or, say, the stamina we have for reeling in a fish, we will lose the fish. That leads to arguably some fish being nigh impossible unless you level up a bit more. Or some boss fish. Yes, there are boss fish. That is something from the original Fantasy Life. That is honestly awesome. So each profession low-key has a boss equivalent, even crafting professions. some things you'd craft would be so difficult that they would be considered a boss fight as you're crafting them. And you need the stats and the ability to do it. You really do. So yeah, if you want to play through an entire RPG as just someone that fishes the entire time, you can in this game. It's wonderful. Okay, excellent gathering. Inflicting a large amount of damage on the last hit to a gathering spot turns it into an excellent gathering, which wields even more materials than normal. Good to know. Awesome. Heckin' awesome. Oh, okay. So if we actually look in the top left, we're level 3 as an angler right now. That actually, we go over to the skill board. We've got 8 skill points in the top right, and it requires 3 to take any of these. I'm curious if any of this carries over just into your character when they're not an angler, but we'll have to figure that out. I'm assuming the 0 out of 64 is the amount of skills on the skill board. So let's just pop this. Yeah, learn this. And yeah, looks like I was correct in that assumption. Get +5 fishing skill. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Cool. That being said, I'm curious, because during last episode when we were fighting enemies, we were actually getting EXP, and we were leveling up, but what was that going towards? Because apparently we didn't have a life yet, or any class. I'm going to assume if it does carry over into anything, it's probably going to be the Paladin class, because we were using a one-handed sword, quote-unquote, even though it was a stick. So we'll just wait and see and figure out what's going on as we move forward. Wow, you already finished? Pretty impressive for a beginner. Anglers around here usually sell the fish we catch to the restaurant in the capital market. So let's go and sell your catch right away. Fish your best while they're fresh. Alright, cool. Funky. Fresh. Oh wait, not funky. It's not funky. It's just fresh. Trying to get the most money out of it. Definitely not funky. Alrighty. Ooh. This is apparently not the way to go. I was a fool that never learned the map. Oh, hey, cog imagery. Who'd have thought? I genuinely love that I pointed that out during the opening cutscene, and it's been nothing but that. Oh, well. Yeah. Just a good bit of mirth right there. Oh, wow. Wow. Fancy. Wow. Capital of Purgatorio. Stop doing that. Listen, man. I'm the one that got to name it, not you guys. Definitely the one who gets to decide the name, history or not. So, what's up? What you got to say? Hello? We're here with lots of fish for you. Our new novice here reeled them in. Yeah, a bunch of sardines. Put them into I don't know, a tin or whatever. Those are some mighty fine fish there. I look forward to seeing more of these hauls, Greenhorn. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be cooking on my own. Obtain 200 dash. Excuse me. Huh? Heron? You can tell she's related to the fish quest line because she has a fish name. Mr. Sardino, I was looking for you. I was wondering, do you have any delish fish? Delish fish? Sorry, I don't have any on me. I've never even seen one, let alone caught one myself. Oh, well, today is my daddy's birthday. I wanted to make him something yummy to eat, but no one in the market is selling any. Yeah, we only have gross fish, man. Doesn't come along very often that fish tastes good, you know that. I'm sorry to say that we don't have any here either. Oh, she's crying. So easy to make little girls cry. Maybe you should stop being such a jerk, Sardino. Oh no, don't cry. It's okay, we'll catch some for you. Don't say that. Really? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting right here. Dude, you are so easily manipulated. I like my, like, arm gait while walking. Oh, jeez. I don't even have the slightest idea where we'd find one. Wait, I got it. Gramps always tells me, if you want to know about fish, just ask a feline. There's a cat in the capital that Gramps always shares his fish with. Why don't we go and ask him? Actually, if I'm remembering right, this is on par for the actual angler story we saw in the first... Oh, nope, that's blacksmithing area. The first Fantasy Life. I think legit cats were part of the angler storyline and you were interacting with them semi-regularly back then. Whiskers. Ooh, wait. Hold up. Treasure. Hold up. I'm looting. Leather strings. Actually, wait. Hold up. Is this another treasure chest? What are we looking at? Nope. Nope. That's flowers. I apparently need to get my eyes checked. Never mind. False alarm. It's this one for sure. Check this out. I've been brushing up on my cat speak. Is he about to sound stupid? Meow meow. Oh yeah, he is gonna sound stupid. Meow. Meow wow. Meow. Meow. This guy is speaking utter gibberish. Since your Gramps' apprentice says, I'll throw you a fish bone just this once and speak your language. Go through the castle gates and go down the stairs on the right side. You'll find a pier where you can catch delish fish. Okay. To get your claws on one, that's your best bet. If you don't hurry, I might just go and gobble it up myself. See you cats around. See you later, you cool cat. Gosh dang. Is it just me or did I just become fluent in cat? It's just you. That thing just knows how to talk regular human. You understood it too, Hansy? Wow. Anyway, sounds like we have to head to the pier. Who'd have thought we'd catch fish in water? Wow. Fancy. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm pretty certain cats were pretty prominent in the storyline. And actually, as you're probably starting to notice, every life has its own storyline that you kind of progress a bit more through, if I'm remembering right. It's been so long since I played Fantasy Life, but it's nice. It feels like the entire world's kind of living that way. That huge shadow in the water. It must be a delish fish. There's definitely a chance. I guess we won't know until we cook it. But don't worry. I'm gonna let you in on Gramps' secret fishing technique. Let other people fish for him and then take all the credit? Counterhook. Reel the line in with X at the precise moment the bobber sinks to perform a counterhook. Use this to damage the fish before they can react. Oh yeah, I was already doing that. Fish sweet spots. Use the left stick to adjust the rod's angle while reeling. Find the sweet spot where the fish is most vulnerable and reel it for maximum damage. Yeah, I've figured that out via playing. Actually, I'm going to talk about that a bit here and there as we move forward through all these tutorials. Fish get mad if repeatedly pulled in their sweet spot. Be careful. Angry fish thrash around, shifting their escape angle and the sweet spot's position too. Let's catch this delish fish. Ready? Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever, man. Anyways, as I was saying just a moment ago, it's something I low-key mentioned last episode, but tutorials, ooh, delish fish, it's actually just a koi, nice. Honestly are better when they're interactable, not just boxes of text, in my opinion. They really hit home a lot more by letting the player interact and do the tutorial as a whole, so it sets in stone. That's what this means. Reading is fine to learn, it's just until it's in practice, it's hard to truly relate to what you just learned. Whoa, so this is a delish fish, huh? Sure looks big and healthy, and delicious too. What's that? Fish are best when they're fresh? No disagreement there. Let's get this to Heron quick. Yeah, this dude's a sucker. One born every minute. Wow, a delish fish. You really found one just for me? Sure, I totally did. I mean, he totally did. I mean, like, can I just go now? Yeah, but to be exact, Hansy is the one who caught it. Oh, you're actually giving me credit? Dude, you really are a sucker. Thank you so much, Hansy. This is for you. Oh, heck yeah, man. That fish is worth way more than that. I'll share some with all of you once I finish preparing it. Bye-bye. Bye. And we never heard from her again. Awesome. One less kid to listen to. Nothing feels better than to make someone else happy with the fish you caught, don't you think? I actually just like eating fish. You think so too, huh? One step closer to being a proper angler. Now you just need to finish your... aren't I done? Your fishing challenge. Oh no, I forgot all about it. You've got to hurry back and see Gramps. He's probably been, like, chilling with that cool cat, just chatting. Honestly, got a full... What's the word I'm looking for? Rundown of everything that went down. Yeah, that'll work. You got a full rundown. So, I'm gonna say we're probably finished. Angler a go-go, baby. I really need to play Beautiful Joe sometime. I don't even own a copy of any of the games. My only interaction with Beautiful Joe was actually a demo disc on the GameCube. And then I just completely adopted the is it Henshin a Go-Go? Yeah, Henshin a Go-Go, baby, into my entire dialogue. I don't know why. I'm so sorry, Gramps. We got caught up in the moment. I'm so sorry, Hansy. You were so busy helping me that you couldn't finish your first fishing challenge. It's all my fault. It is. Totally his fault. No need to apologize. The challenge is complete. It is?
Very well.
You caught a rare fish, all for Heron's sake, didn't you? For we who fish, there's no better deed. Even eating the fish we catch? No better deed, I said. From the bottom of my heart, I'm proud to call you my apprentices. Oh, Gramps. Angie, you brought great joy to Heron and her family. For your good deed, I grant you the rank of fledgling angler. Oh, silly me. Suppose we have to check your progress first to make it official. Ooh. Yeah. Good stuff. So, if this works... Well, actually, we're going to get a tutorial about it, so I'm not even going to talk about it. Stars are points collected for each life. Your life master will reward you with stars for completing their life challenges. As you gain more stars, your rank increases, and you'll learn new skills for that life. Life challenges details can be viewed by accessing quests in the Weird Pad. Once you complete a challenge, make sure to report back to your life master.
My guppy is growing up.
Once again, I hereby grant you the rank of fledgling angler. Ah, and before I forget, Auntie Anne wishes to speak with you. Pay her a visit, will you? I don't want pretzels right now, man. What is angling, you ask? Your lifelong journey to find the answer has just begun. Yeah, sure. Ooh, funky, fresh. Obtained oak rod. Ooh. Equip your weapons, armor, and accessories in this menu. Don't forget to equip new items that you found or crafted. Auto-equip selects and equips gear with the highest stats available at the simple press of a button. Use this when unsure what is best to wear. Okay, sure. Cool. Borrowed rod and oak rod. Yeah, good stuff. Funky, fresh. Ooh, brand new. Brand new life. Huh. R3 skill list. There's no skills for it. Huh. Wait, the tree branch is rented? What does that mean? What do you mean the tree branch is rented? The strength of equipment. An equipment's strength is determined by its rank and quality. The higher either of those become, the higher the equipment's stats will be. Weapons, shield, and life tools come in 5 ranks. When comparing 2 identical pieces of equipment, if their rank differs, their strength will also differ. Armor and clothing are exceptions which have no rank. Each equipment has a unique recipe for each rank. In order to make the strongest equipment, you can choose the recipe of the highest rank available. Learn new recipes by ranking up in a crafting life. Equipment has 4 quality levels. A good job in crafting will boost item quality. More crafting ability than recommended yields even better results. So yeah. Basically, crafting has its own nuances. Anyways, I would have low-key loved if that beginner class or whatever we were, the, gosh, what was it called? Let's go back to equipment real quick because it let us. Yeah, brand new. I would love if this was actually just kind of a hidden life we could do, akin to, actually, I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy, but the Onion Knight class you got in Final Fantasy 3, I believe. Which was like, yeah, it's the starter class at F and Sucks. Until you give it full, like, gear and all that, and then it rocks everything and it's the strongest class. I would have kind of liked that. A little birdie told me you became a fledgling. Here you go, sweetheart. Our congratulations from the guild office. You'll have to earn future rewards from the Life Master themselves. Cool. Money. There's no way Renoa can refuse us now. Come on, let's find him. It's a bit late to be visiting the king now, dear. His Majesty is fast asleep by now. What do you mean it's noon? Yeah, he's royalty. They do that. Oh gosh, they do. Oh no. You might want to head over to the inn for some rest too. Rest? But I want to go back to our world. I guess one night can't hurt. Okay, yeah, sure.
What is it, darling?
But first... Yeah, you're not gonna let me do anything until I do that. Okay. Lot of go-go, baby. Oh, hey, it's suddenly nighttime. Funky, fresh. Awesome. Ooh, an old man with a young lady. Well, this is either something that's kind of gross or they're related. Have you noticed that designs all around the village incorporate cogs? I have noticed. There's a lot of cog imagery everywhere. They're meant to represent the great heavenly cog. Legend has it that the cog has existed since the dawn of time itself. But where it lies, no one knows. Oh, it totally wouldn't be the thing behind the throne, right? Just that giant cog? No, it couldn't be that. Actually, wait, hold up. Cogs have existed since before time? Wow, that makes 0 sense. If I could catch a glimpse of it just once in my life, I could die happy. That's a weird dream, but you know what? Everyone's allowed their weird dreams. I had this one dream where I jumped into like a freaking thing of yogurt or whatever, and then it became a 2D side-scrolling flash game where I was just swimming around in a bunch of colors. It was a really weird dream, but you can't judge it because I didn't judge yours. All Grampa ever talks about is that cog. Cog this, cog that. What's the big deal? It's the fact that cogs shouldn't exist in this time period, or before time in general. Oh, that makes sense. Or are you saying our entire world is actually just a machine and we're inside it? Oh gosh, I can't wait to rage against it. Yeah. Resting at inns. Resting at an inn will change the time of day and restore your stamina. Get plenty of rest before your next big adventure. Yeah, sure. Welcome to our most excellent and esteemed inn. A peaceful night's sleep is only 10 dosh away. Boy, I just got paid and you charging me? It's your lucky day, traveler. For a limited time only, we've got a special deal for guild members. Seeing that you're a fledgling who just started your very first life, your first night's stay is on the house. You know what? I'm not even as sassy anymore. I'm going to bed. Rest up now. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Oh, heck yeah, man. The greatest fantasy of all. Sleeping on an actual bed as opposed to just the floor of a boat. Wow. And if we don't find a way back, I'll never see him again. Trip, are you reminiscing about your white moonlight here on the beach? Because, that is not the plot line I want to go towards with a bird, man. Edward. I'm certain he's totally dead. Oh, flashback to last episode. Oh, actually, it's just a proper flashback. Oh, gosh. I haven't played a game with proper flashbacks in a long time. Wow. This is nice, actually. Oh, you got that level 5 charm throughout the entirety of it. Wow. Want freedom. Memorizes up to 3 words. Yeah, just seeing... There is so much more care and love that went into this game than anything in any scene in Harvestella, and it's honestly lovely. Level 5
Hey, kid.
always puts like their A game every single time since they started as a company with Dark Cloud. That this is so cozy. This is like Ghibli-esque, like as a setting. It reminds me of Ni no Kuni, which I think level 5 worked on. Anyways, I'll take this bird.
What do we have here?
You can only memorize up to 3 words, huh? Or should that be as many as 3? No problem. 3 words work for me. Dreams, adventure, fantasy. That's all you had to learn, friend. Come here, little bird. How would you like to uncover the secret of history, Yeah, this dude's been watching too much Indiana Jones. I don't dislike him as a character. But let's be honest, he apparently needed a sidekick. No one ever paid much attention to me either. But one day, we'll be 2 of the world's most esteemed archaeologists and discover treasures untold. Meanwhile, the dude sitting behind him was like, yeah, that'll be like 58, 72, man. The weird number? The weird bird.
Hey, kid.
Well, do you want to be a part of a great adventure? Want adventure? Trip, want go college? Like seriously, Edward, if only you knew what a good talker I am now. Found any crackers, dude, or what are we doing?
Whoa!
Hey, how long have you been standing there? Long enough to overhear everything. What? You plan to find a way back no matter what it takes? Well, kind of, sorta. I just signed up for a lease. You've got guts. Guess I underestimated you.
All right.
That's a promise. We'll find a way back, no matter what it takes. After all, Edward needs his #1 apprentice, me. You know what I want as a storyline? Like, you start out the storyline and you face like this immortal big bad villain, and due to the fight as you're fighting him, like you think it's the penultimate battle right at the start, you're trying to take him down, but then he pulls this one trick or something happens and you get pulled back in time and you make this promise. And then to follow through with the promise to get back no matter what to your own time and everything, you become the big bad villain. that you fought at the start. That'd be a good story. That'd be a really good story. Because there's no way to move forward in time anymore. So you actually just come across a means of immortality, and as you go through the ages, you start seeing more and more people die around you, so you become more and more jaded, and just... That's a good setup for a story. But, if you're ever feeling blue, I give you special permission to stroke my plumage. Won't that make me feel more blue? You're pretty blue as you can stroke the fluff. Okay, you know what? I get what you're saying.
Gotcha.
Good night. Okay, working with Trip. By connecting two controllers, one player can control Trip, playing through remote play together. Is also available. Visit the official homepage for detailed instructions on how to play using this feature. Oh gosh, this game has little brother mode. That's awesome. Oh heck yeah. Press X to inspect, circle to jump, L1 to call out, L3 to warp to player 1, and the start button / options, whatever, on my PS4 controller to turn controls on or off. That's genuinely awesome. There are not enough games with little brother mode. And what I mean by that is like plugging in a second controller into Sonic 2 so your little sibling or whatever is playing Tails, and they're basically immortal and they can do whatever but also be helpful. A lot more games kind of need to do it. It's really fun to be able to play with your siblings who are just learning how to play games. It's great. Press square to attack, triangle for a strong attack, or R1 to pin enemies. You can also press L2 to restore player 1's HP. Yeah, this is just super helpful. That's nice.
Right.
That's really cool. Anyways, as I was saying, level 5 just does great set pieces and setting the mood and the charm and everything they always have. We're going to see if we can do other lives. If not, we'll continue the storyline. Aren't you busy with something else right now? Okay, continuing the storyline. And that's something they've been doing since arguably they started as a company, like I said. In comparison, I'm almost done with Harvestella. I'm probably going to be finishing recording the entirety of that game later this week. I'm in the last chapter trying to get the true ending. But that game isn't good at set pieces. It isn't good at flashbacks. The fact that this game had a flashback to an area we will never go to, and they put so much love and effort into it, is such a breath of fresh air, I swear. Hey, it's Mothman. Anyways, because I swear,
Gotcha.
Harvestella would have flashbacks to something a character said, and what they said was them just being mean to the protag. And they would constantly do that for every flashback, and I hated that character because of it. Well, that and other reasons, but moving on. Look out, world. Hansy is stepping out in style.
Well...
Much better. I can't smell a trace of idleness on you. Forgive me for giving you a hard time yesterday, Hansy. I officially welcome you as a citizen of Mysteria. Percatario. Stop doing that. We have a culture I dug up. Phew, congratulations. And here's a gift from our kingdom to celebrate your future with us. No, I'm leaving. Yeah. And what about the dragon? How do we revive it? Yeah, the dragon. Go ahead, Rum.
Yes.
We can revive your dragon by feeding it a Dragonut. A Dragonut? That sounds like something you made up. Well, yeah, it's the equivalent of a Scooby snack, but for dragons. Yeah, you see, when I first found little G over here, he wasn't doing well either. After searching for a way to heal dragons, I found a book that mentioned Dragonuts. So can I just go to the store and grab some, or... You're like, I'm getting there, shut up. Oh, right, she's crazy. As soon as I fed one to little G, he was right as rain. Rawr.
Gotcha.
Great, so where do we find this Dragonut? It'll be at your local Walmart for like $15.99. That's a weird number. Shouldn't it be like $14.99? It's a weird item. Shut up. I believe the woodcutter master, Leela, got hold of some recently. He's going to share them with all the other life masters. Maybe you could ask your master. Ask really, really nicely.
All right.
Worth a try? Let's head over to the master's place. Oh, great grand grandpa. Please bless me with... Oh, I don't even want to tell an old timer like that. He's nuts. Wait, that's weird. Oh, gross. What was that? You saw it too, right? I mean, everything here looks weird, man. Oh, it's another bird, dude. Kind of love him. Oh, well. Yeah, what is that thing?
Huh?
Is it gone? I don't think that was an illusion. Be being haunted? Was that a ghost? Alright, dude, are you seriously afraid of ghosts?
No way.
I don't want to think about it. Come on, let's ditch this crow. A Dragonut is what we're after. Sure, sure. Why not? Gosh, it feels good to be playing a good game again. It really does. Like, basically before recording this, because it just came out, I want to say grinded over several days 10 or so recordings for Harvestella, which, as I said a moment ago, is not a good game. It is one of the worst games I've played in the past decade, if not the worst. And just... my only refuge from that was Immortal Life and Dread Delusion, which are both really good games. And now there's Fantasy Life. It's wonderful. I love it. What's that, little guppy? You want a Dragonut, hmm? I'm afraid you're still too green around the gills. You see, in the world of nuts... Okay, I don't want to talk about Grandpa about this. Dragonuts are quite the catch. Listen, man, I don't want to talk about your twig and berries. If I took mine home, my apprentices would practically start a feeding frenzy. Dude, that's gross. If I had any apprentices, that is, I'm just an old angler. I may be old, but I'm not unreasonable. Dude, can you just, like, hand it over, or, like... What are we expecting? Let's make a deal. Catch me 3 Tanoko fish, and I'll know you're a guppy with potential. May the tides flow in your favor. And sure, yeah, cool. A Tanoko fish. Where would we find such a rarity? Besides where it's marked on the map, obviously. Alrighty, yeah, let's head out. This is the starting area. Good stuff. So, oh, that's awesome, actually. That's nice. So, this was another aspect I wanted to talk about that is completely different from earlier versions of the game. Basically, when you do different things for different classes, you instantly switch into that class. Just as we just switched back to our brand new class or whatever in order to fight, because it's our only combat class we have. I think the second we try to catch something again, it's going to instantly switch us over to our angler gear as well as just our angler class. And that is really, really nice. Let's see here. Yeah. Yep, I'm just not good enough. We're actually gonna have to level up fishing for a hot second. Not good enough to catch those dudes. And that's what I meant earlier, where it's like, yeah, you kind of just need to get your stats to a certain point in order to catch things that could be a higher level. There we go. Yeah, sardine. Got some EXP. Got some fish scales. Oh wait, that one's gonna be another Tanoko. Tanoko? Whatever. Just not cool enough for it either way. That's Yeah, I think that's another one. 'Cause it's got the little icon next to it. Either way, we gotta find us some lower level fish to catch them. Which means we're going back to the pier. Here we go. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe that's just the fish icon on the minimap. Oh, either way. Yeah. Just not cool enough. Do I have any more skill points I can put in? Ooh, fancy. Sweet spot search. Press square to check the sweet spots while fishing. Okay. Just unlocked that because we went up in rank. That's good. See here, max SP. Ooh, call the sea. Special skill. Charge rate. Okay, cool. I hope the skill trees for all these classes are things you can actually just cap out. No. What's the matter? Got no friends to talk to? Listen, man, my social life is not your problem and not your news. Do not talk to me about that, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 100% not happening with all these fish that are part of the quest line. And I can't find fish that aren't. Oh, hashtag rude, man. Hashtag rude. Freaking trying to become a better angler and all I got around me are fish I can't catch. Oofta, man. Oofta. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, gosh dang, why are there no fish I can actually catch? Oh, well, I'll tell you what, guys. So, one aspect of Fantasy Life I haven't fully gone into, especially if this is your first Fantasy Life you've ever played. The game's got a lot of grinding in it. And I've been on record in a few of my other series. I don't mind that. I actually like it. But it's a lot of grinding. It really is. Actually, wait, can I switch classes? Is there a way to... Oh, we can actually climb up that? That's nice. If we can actually switch classes, the angler, and I can just harvest items, wouldn't that be getting me EXP? Maybe? Something to test out, possibly. Either way. Ooh, we can actually catch these ones, though. Swimming. You can now swim freely in water. When you want to leave a body of water, move toward land and climb up with circle. That's awesome. That's a new feature, too. Anyways, yeah. Goodbye, fish. That was dumb of me. Just wanted to try going in the water. Anyways, as I was just saying, the game's got a lot of grinding. Always has. Because there's a lot of classes that kind of feed into each other. So I'm going to take the time to get a bit higher. Oh, so close. But yeah, I'm going to possibly just grind a little bit for a hot second. Go from there. Have fun while grinding because I actually enjoy it. Get a few levels. Or we can oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's different. That is actually different. Wait, can we try that again? Oh, these dudes are just like infinitely spawning too. That's gonna be simple for getting a bit of EXP too. So wait, like, does this look different or no? Nope. Nope. Looks the same. Oh. Oh, so we can recharge the... Okay, yeah, the bar goes up if you get a certain sweet spot. That makes sense if we look back at the skill board. Sweet spot search. Press square to check for sweet spots while fishing. Okay, I assumed. I'll just like run you through my thought process while we're doing this, and this is possibly like good info, heck quick. But so I assumed since up has a arrow right there, me hitting up was the sweet spot. But if we actually, yeah, that's the sweet spot right there. And as you can tell by the left bar, that's just recharging. If I go different directions, the arrow's still moving, but this is actually the sweet spot. There we go. So yeah, that may actually make it so we can get those other fish we actually need for the quest. Okay, yeah. So never mind, no more grinding. We're jumping off cliffs. We're being cool. We're being funky. And maybe even a bit fresh. Let's get this going. If we can actually take this boy down. So, not there. Oh, yep, right there. Yeah, okay, at that point, it's just a matter of stamina. There we go. Oh, cool, cool. They fancy. They very fancy, actually. Okay, buddy, what you got going on? I am a bit bummed that we aren't able to do the other quests. There we go. For the other classes just yet, but that's probably just how it's going to be. So we move a bit forward in the plot line as a whole. Is what it is. Tends to happen a lot at the start of RPGs and all that. They want you to get a bunch of nonsense done right at the start, have a bunch of freaking cutscenes, so on and so forth. All right, yeah. Following that sentiment too, buddy. Let's head out. Turn in this quest and call it good. Get us a bunch of Grandpa's unmentionables. So we're currently an angler. Let's see. Can we get EXP if I pick this up? Maybe? Maybe it's such little EXP I can't even tell though. Oh wait, I think I just saw the bar move a bit. So yeah. Yep, that's the bar moving. So outright, if there's nothing in the area you can actually interact with or take down, because like say maybe you're a lumberjack around a bunch of trees that are too high level, you can just be a lumberjack and gather items to get EXP. That's good to know. Probably only going to happen in a few clutch moments, but it is good to know. All right, Gramps. Drop try. Let's see what you're working with. Huh? You mean you actually hauled in those fish? Oh, crap. Maybe I should have asked for a bigger haul. Yeah, probably. Don't mind me, just thinking out loud. An angler must remain true to his word. So, here's your Dragonut. Awesome. MacGuffin get. So now we just need to visit the bone dragon and we're good. I'm gonna check one more time at the life office and see if we can actually switch it up. If we can.
Glad to see your darling face.
Yeah. Oh, we can change lives. Okay, cool. Change life. Get a life. Feeling like starting a new life? See Auntie Anne at the guild office and she'll give you a license. You could switch lives from the life screen at any time by pressing right or L. Choose a life that best suits your adventuring needs. Okay. Yeah, sure. So, cool, we can do that. I'm going to tell you what, guys. It hasn't exactly been an hour, or maybe it has. My timer's been kind of wonky. I forgot to pause here and there. Anyways, it's been a minute. Kind of enough for an episode. I'm going to call it here. And I'm going to do another episode where we just kind of go through as many lives as we can. If not, oh yeah, the brand new life is considered a life. I wish there was a skill tree. Like, actually, yeah, that's interesting. I'm surprised to see that there. Cool. I hope we can do something with this life down the road. Either way, I'm gonna possibly just try and crank out all the lives we can. As you can see, the artist and farmer are still locked. That's probably locked behind plot progression. I am really looking forward to the farmer. I know my fiance is looking forward to the artist. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. Try and see what the heck we're working with every other life next episode. So, hope to see you there. Howdy folks. If you liked what you saw, maybe consider another series of mine, like this one, or maybe just check out my channel. And if you enjoyed that video, I'd really appreciate if you took the time to like and comment down below. It helps me get more videos into your hands. Thanks in advance.